Good evening. Anything that we discuss is going to be for educational purposes. I'd like to welcome you all to Digital Trading Floor. It's a platform where we disseminate financial data in real time to provide actionable insights. The objective for making this video is to analyze Nifty options open interest data, and I would be analyzing the index on multiple time frames and framing a view for tomorrow, 20th October. So let's start by analyzing Nifty options open interest data. So today was a very volatile day. Today we have formed an outside candlestick pattern on the index. So if we see the overall open interest data, 18,600 has highest amount of open interest in calls, and 18,500 call strike has second highest amount of open interest data. These options are those options that are near to the money or at the money. So based on that, 18,600 is going to act as a strong support as it did today, and followed by 18,500 level. And if we see the puts, highest amount of open interest in puts is at 18,400 put strike and 18,300 put strike. So going forward, 18,300 is likely to act as a strong support for the index. And if you see what happened intraday today, as I have already mentioned, that today was a very volatile day, and so we have witnessed highest amount of open interest addition in calls at 18,600 call strike and 18,700 call strike. And you will see that in the money calls like 18,100 call strike, 18,150 call strike, 18,200 call strike, 18,250 call strike, they saw their open interest reduce. So it tells us that call option buyers, they book their profits, and call option writers, they have booked their losses. And if we see the puts, today highest amount of open interest addition in puts has happened at 18,400 level, and you would see that we saw a reduction in open interest in puts at 18,500 put strike, 18,450 put strike, and out of the money puts 18,300 put strike, 18,200 put strike, and 18,100 put strike. So these out of the money puts, they saw their open interest reduction. So it tells us that put writers, they booked their profits when market opened today with a gap up, and the in the money put option buyers, they also booked their profits because they got a good opportunity to short intraday. So this open interest reduction in the money puts suggests that put option buyers, they book their profits, and put option writers, they book their losses. While if we analyze the index on multiple time frames, so on the monthly time frame, market is under control of buyers as we are trading above the monthly open of 17,531 levels, and on the weekly time frame, you will see that we are currently trading under control of sellers as we are trading below the weekly open of 18,500 level. So straight away you can see there is conflict among larger time frames, the monthly and the weekly time frame. And on the daily time frame, like I have mentioned, we opened with a gap up and we basically formed an outside candlestick pattern. So it just tells us that right now there is no trend in the market. So we have to be prepared for multiple scenarios tomorrow. So there is a probability that tomorrow we could form an inside candlestick, but we have to be prepared for multiple scenarios. Above 18,418 levels, we can trade towards 18,480 level, 18,556 level, and potentially 18,604 levels. And below 18,377 levels, we can trade towards 18,315 levels, and below that 18,239 and 18,150 levels. And the neutral price range for tomorrow is 18,418 to 18,377 levels, in which one can refrain from making any trades on the index. I like to inform you that I would be sharing a long short bias stock watch list before 10 p.m. in a blog post, and I would be sharing the link of that blog post on my Twitter feed, LinkedIn, as well as Facebook account. So do check that link, that blog post, for a long and short bias stock watch list. And before ending this video, I like to summarize that tomorrow above 18,418 levels, we can potentially trade towards 18,604 levels, and below today's lows, that is 18,377, we can potentially trade towards 18,150 levels. And like I've already discussed, we are in a broad range of 18,600 to the upside and 18,300 to the downside. And the max pain level for 21st October weekly series is at 18,450 levels. And finally, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. Do give it a thumbs up and share this video and subscribe to Digital Trading Flow YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.